Hello, and welcome to the channel. If you're a coin collector or just someone curious about what treasures might be hiding in your spare change, you're in the right place. Today, we'll be talking about the top 5 most valuable nickels that are still in circulation. Yes, you heard that right, valuable nickels you could potentially find in your everyday pocket change. So, grab a magnifying glass and get ready to search through your coin jar. Let's dive in. 1939 Jefferson Nickel, reverse of 1940. Kicking off our list is the 1939 Jefferson Nickel with the reverse of 1940. This particular variation is valuable because it features design changes made during that period. You can identify it by the sharper and more defined steps on Monticello, Jefferson's iconic estate depicted on the coin's reverse. While many 1939 nickels were minted, only a small percentage have this distinct design, making them highly sought after by collectors. In high grades, these nickels can be worth $50 or more, and even circulated examples are worth keeping. 1949 S Jefferson Nickel. Next up is the 1949 S Jefferson Nickel. This coin was minted in San Francisco, and low mintage numbers contribute to its value. The S mint mark can be found on the reverse, to the right of Monticello. What makes this coin special is its rarity in higher grades. In circulated condition, it might not be worth much more than face value, but if you find one in excellent condition with sharp details, it could be worth up to $100 or more. Be sure to look closely for full steps on Monticello, as these coins command a significant premium. 1950 D Jefferson Nickel. The 1950 D Jefferson Nickel is famous among collectors for having the lowest mintage of any Jefferson nickel intended for circulation. Only 2.6 million were produced, which makes it a prized find. What's interesting is that many collectors hoarded these coins upon release, so they're often found in uncirculated condition. If you come across a circulated example, it can still fetch $10 to $15, but pristine specimens can be worth several $100s. Keep an eye out for sharp details and full steps for maximum value. Wartime Silver Nickels 1942-1945. Taking the second spot on our list are the wartime silver nickels produced from 1942 to 1945. As we've mentioned in previous videos, these coins were made with 35% silver due to the need to conserve nickel for military purposes during World War II. They're easily identifiable by a large mint mark above Monticello on the reverse, which includes a P for Philadelphia, D for Denver, or S for San Francisco. The silver content alone gives these coins intrinsic value, but certain dates and mint marks, such as the 1943 P or 1945 S, are particularly desirable. Even in circulated condition, these coins are worth more than face value, often fetching $1 to $3, while high-grade examples can bring in much more. 1938 D Jefferson Nickel. Finally, the top spot goes to the 1938 D Jefferson Nickel, the first year this design was issued. The Denver Mint produced only about 5.3 million of these coins, making them relatively rare. Collectors particularly seek out high-grade examples with full steps. If you find one in circulated condition, it could be worth around $5 to $10, but pristine specimens can fetch over $200. Given its historical significance and rarity, it's a fantastic find for any collector. And that wraps up part 1 of our list of the top 5 most valuable nickels in circulation, where we'll dive deeper into valuable varieties and rare coins, plus some expert tips on how to identify and care for your collectible nickels. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss the next episode. Happy hunting, and may your next coin search be a rewarding one. Top 5 most valuable nickels in circulation. In part 1, we explored key coins like the 1939 reverse of 1940 Jefferson Nickel, the rare 1950 D Nickel, and the valuable wartime silver nickels. Now, we'll dive into even more fascinating varieties, rare coins, and expert tips for identifying and preserving these hidden treasures. Let's get started. Honorable mention: 2004 and 2005 Westward Journey Nickels. Before we get into our final valuable nickels, let's give a shout out to the 2004 and 2005 Westward Journey series. These coins were part of a special redesign to commemorate the bicentennial of the Lewis and Clark expedition. Look out for errors such as double dies and die clashes on these coins. One famous variety is the 2005 Speared Bison Nickel, where a die crack creates the appearance of a spear piercing the buffalo's back. These errors can fetch $50 or more, depending on their condition. Key coin number 2, 1981 proof Jefferson Nickel, Type 2. Next on our list is the 1981 Jefferson Nickel, specifically the Type 2 proof variety. Proof coins are struck with polished dies, giving them a mirror-like finish, and are meant for collectors rather than general circulation. The Type 2 version of the 1981 proof nickel is distinguishable by its clearer, more defined, mint mark compared to the earlier Type 1 version. Because of its limited production, this proof coin is highly sought after. In pristine condition, it can be worth over $100. Key coin number 3, 1964 full steps Jefferson Nickel. While millions of 1964 nickels were minted, finding one with full steps on Monticello is exceptionally rare. The full steps designation means that all 6 steps leading to the building are sharply defined, which is uncommon due to weak strikes and wear. If you find a 1964 Jefferson Nickel with this feature, it can be worth hundreds of dollars, even more in higher grades. Valuable error coins. Let's talk more about error coins, which are a favorite among collectors. One notable example is the off-center strike, where part of the design is missing because the coin was struck off-center. Depending on how much of the design is visible, these errors can be worth anywhere from $10 to over $100. Another sought-after error is the double die, where elements like the date or lettering appear duplicated. The 1943 double die nickel is a famous example, and high-grade specimens can fetch hundreds of dollars. Tips for identifying valuable nickels. Now that you know which nickels to look for, here are some expert tips to help you spot them. First, always carry a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe with at least 10x magnification. This will help you examine fine details, such as mint marks, step lines on Monticello, and potential errors. Pay special attention to the date and mint mark area, as this is where many errors are found. Next, organize your coins by year and mint mark to make it easier to spot rare varieties. Keep an eye out for unusual features, like doubling, die cracks, or off-center strikes. And don't overlook circulated nickels. Even well-worn coins can be valuable if they have rare errors or come from a low mintage year. How to preserve your valuable nickels. Once you've found valuable nickels, preserving them is crucial. Avoid handling coins directly with your fingers, as the oils from your skin can cause corrosion. Instead, use cotton gloves or handle them by the edges. Store your coins in coin holders, flips, or albums made from archival quality materials to protect them from environmental damage. Finally, if you believe you've found an especially valuable nickel, consider having it professionally graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC. Grading can provide an official certification of your coin's condition and increase its market value. Wrapping up, that brings us to the end of our 2-part series on the most valuable nickels in circulation. We hope you've learned something new and are excited to start hunting for these hidden gems in your pocket change. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more coin collecting insights and tips. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!